Well, hello there. Welcome back to the Sunken World with He-Man the Henotis and Crocagator the Sphyrna. These are the only two tames I have. Now, I'm not really sure what I want to do in this session, honestly. It might be the first time I do multiple play sessions. We'll see. As it would turn out, yes, it would be the first time of multiple play sessions. And a big conundrum for this episode was just what to do. So at the time I just decided to explore the tropical islands for a while and look for a spot to set up the outpost there. My first find was this cave here, and though it was pretty, I didn't want to make my outpost here. This is interesting. While gathering some metal with Crocagator, I noticed just as I was about to leave that there was an ichthyosaur beside the Henotis, and I made an attempt at taming it. No. Aha, so, while I have you guys, trapped in this video, coral reefs are composed mainly of coral. Yes, and coral is Snudarians. I don't really know what the correct pronunciation of it is, just I call them Snudarians because it's fun. Right here, massively. So essentially, coral is Snudarians. Now, their life cycle is interesting, but not important to me here. What is important is what they make their body out of. Or at least their armor out of. And that is calcium carbonate, limestone. Coral is kind of neat for that reason. It's essentially creating structures of stone. Coral is rock. The polyps aren't rock, but the structures that they make are. And I think that's kind of neat, because I like rocks. Now, if you were to look at the various stuff around here, all the stone here, let me burrow. In the tropical islands, at least, it's looking to me very much like the chalk hills in Valguero. And the chalk hills are actually kind of inspired by a real-life location, the White Cliffs of Dover. And those are made Hi, editing me here. So, I made a fool of myself and tried to imply that the White Cliffs of Dover are made of gypsum, which can also be used for chalk. And by proxy, the corals in the Sunken World could have been calcium sulfate instead of calcium carbonate. However, this is not the case, as the White Cliffs of Dover are made of a type of limestone called chalk. Also, you get limestone from coral, so I was wrong anyhow. Unfortunately, I had to leave Crocagator behind for further exploration, as I had to cross a beach with the Henotis. Oh no. And what is that on the ground? Barnacles. That makes sense. Okay, kelp forest with lots and lots of hornwort. For some reason. Why is there so much hornwort? I mean, I'm not complaining, mind you, just why is there so much? Alright, I'm being taken away by the currents. Notice... This is rather bizarre, I must say, seeing a structure move like this so fast, oh god. To explain what just happened, In the tropical islands, there's a few currents that run around them and aid in traveling, and if you find the right one, you can go from one side to the other in record time. Do I dare leave for the land of yellow? That and... Ah... Right, you... No. No, let's not do that. I was on my way to retrieve Crocagator, and stopped to quickly tame this parasaur. Now. Go sleep. You get my name. You're inferior to Dilly and always will be. Let's just get you on the notice. With another parasaur in tow, I decided to head back to where I had completed the Henotis hut and continue at a later time. Hi. Alright. I know we're in a different place. I know we are. However, apparently I did a whole bunch of stuff without the recording going on. I had to build a whole elaborate thatch staircase. I've got a few tames, like an Ichthyornis, a parasaur, a dodo, and a Diplocalus that I still have to pick up. What really annoys me is that... Oh, Carbonemus. That I've done all this stuff, and now I have no proof of it other than this annoying thatch stair... the ladder thing. I went through a whole bunch of trials to try and figure out how to start constructing an outpost here. I explained a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to try making my outpost before I move on to the other areas. And, of course, it doesn't record. Sometimes I just do that. I've had it happen a few times where I make the mistake of not recording, but I was hoping I would be better at it by now. Apparently not. Oh well, we'll pick up here. I've done it. Oh, game. There. I've done some stuff. I've progressed. Just a little bit. My original plan was to get some climbing picks, no fungal wood, which also means no cliff platforms for the outpost, but it'll be fine. While it's unfortunate that the recording didn't follow through, I had still gotten progress done, and after retrieving the Diplocalus, I got to work on the outpost in the Tropical Islands. My design for this was mostly just a platform with a very large set of stairs, and the end goal was to be able to incorporate the Henotis into the design. I might come back to it and put more detailing into the structure, maybe adding more platforms further up the cliff and around the rim, but overall, I like the design, even though it took quite a while to finish with the stairs, and I'm happy with what I got done with it so far. Ha! Alright. Ta-da. That's interesting for sure. Kind of a bit dangerous, but I should probably fix that, honestly. I'd rather not fall off. Has to be entered through there. But... ah, beautiful. We have put a Henotis into our structure now.